Hey y'all, what's up? We are going to do a tutorial on hair, and we're going to start with the eyes because of things like eyebrows and eyelashes. As a review, I'm just going to, okay, I'm going to draw this eye as if it were just kind of regular basic. Right now I'm drawing this eyelid, which is important because this is where your eyelashes will begin. When I am drawing eyelashes, I will draw each individual eyelash at a time. They're slightly curved, and as they come closer to your tear duct, they become a little shorter. Depending on how thick or thin your eyelashes are or how long, you might add extra. At this point, these look like, you know, stick-on eyelashes, but that is okay because that is some people's reality. Okay, if your eyelashes are not as pronounced or not as long, you might just have like a few short strokes like that, and that's okay. All right, you might want to practice this, but my main suggestion for eyelashes is that you draw each individual one at a time. When we're putting in eyes, remember that you're gonna see most of you're not gonna see most of the circle. That's your iris or your pupil. Sorry, you're not gonna see most of the iris. Okay, so when you're drawing it, you will probably just see like the top and the bottom parts of it or the sides. So just keep that in mind so that you're not sitting here drawing something like this. Okay, that looks like a very surprised cartoon. Okay, let's think about eyebrows. A lot of times what I will do when I'm drawing eyebrows is to kind of just give myself an outline of the shape. And when you're looking at your own face, just do that. Look at a picture of yourself or look at yourself in a mirror. Once you have like the outline of your eyebrow shape, what I would do is actually start on this end, and you can sort of slowly fill in the texture of the hair. Again, I'm just drawing one stroke per one eyebrow hair at a time. But the nice thing is that after a while, it starts to come together and look kind of realistic. So here is one eyebrow complete. Now, I realize that maybe not everybody has like super thick, dark eyebrows, and that is okay. If you have thinner eyebrows, then maybe you just have fewer lines. Okay, something like that would be fine. Okay, let's look at hair, like head hair. And so another thing about hair is that I prefer to draw it one stroke at a time. I am going to draw something that looks similar to my hair. So like if you have some longer hair, okay, so I usually just place like the outline of the hair on the face so that I know like how much of my skin it's taking up. You might also want to draw like something on the outside to show what's going on. On the top of the head, I can again sort of just make strokes that represent like one hair at a time. I'm kind of trying to build a texture, and so if I am drawing my hair on one side, like perhaps I want to let myself know, all right, it comes down here. Maybe it comes like in front of my neck a little bit. Maybe it comes downward. Okay. What I'm getting though by adding just many lines is that, okay, I'm showing this correct texture. Let's think about if my hair is having a wavy day, like perhaps I need to include some waves. When you are doing this, again, you can layer these types of lines. So I'm really just slowly building a texture by drawing the same types of lines. So this can be a reference for that type of hair. Let's think about if you have short hair. Now I think about short hair as being, okay, something like this, like it's kind of medium length. This, I'm just kind of drawing scribbles, but I'm drawing them in this short jagged motion. And so again, after a period of time, as I'm layering these things, it looks more and more like real hair. Now, depending on if you're having like a crazy hair day, or maybe you want to communicate that you're a little frazzled in your self-portrait, maybe your hair gets a little bit wilder. Leave that up to you. All right, let's also think about if you have like an afro. So if you have like an afro, you want to think about, all right, how big is this? And there's a little texture on the outside. You'll be able to see like a little bit of that sort of motion. And sort of like what we've been doing throughout. This type of line that I'm drawing is something that you kind of want to see throughout your hair. So also, when you all are drawing hair, you want to make sure that it's not coming from the direct top of the face that you've drawn. Your hairline actually goes down a little bit below your skin, so just be sure to show that. But again, if you're drawing, if you have like some curly hair that's this curly, what you want to do is to actually draw that, but you know, slowly building the texture. I'm gonna finish this and then we are going to look at our next flavor of hair. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. Now, for if you have your hair pulled back, or your hair is kind of like, I don't know, if your hair is slicked, what I would say is to start with a line to show where the hair begins, and then to draw lines that are going out towards the edge, but you're also it's kind of radiating around the center. So like the angle of this line is slightly different than the angle here. This is almost like 1 point perspective if you're thinking about all of these lines coming towards the vanishing point in the face. Anyways, this can be a type of hairstyle. If you like are wearing a bun, maybe you want to draw a place where your bun can go here. How can we do that? Let's see. Something like this, depending on how your bun flavor is. Also, if you have your hair up but it's in a ponytail, I'm just going to draw these on the same person. You might have your ponytail like off to the side to like let people know, all right, I know that my hair is up, but actually it's pretty long. And yeah, if you do that, you can place this here. So anyways, when you're working on hair, it's always a good idea to practice. So if you want to sort of try to practice which hairstyle you have, you are totally welcome to do that before you work on your final self-portrait.